Happy New Year, everyone! I hope you had an amazing New Year's Eve. I personally didn't go out and do anything. I just kind of relaxed, did some cleansing, all that kind of stuff to get ready for the new year. And this morning, I did heaps of journaling and my tarot for this year. Because usually I do it on New Year's Eve. But I don't know, there's something about this year where I was like, no, everything needs to happen on the 1st. It can't happen on the 31st, it has to happen on the 1st and go into the new year. Anywho, we've gotten ready, so we're completely in the energies year, right? We're wearing black, we've got my silver jewelry, red lips, all that stuff. I am gonna currently, that's not a phrase. I am going to do some filming for Cerebral Palsy 101, Cerebral Palsy Academy. My god, what? Is Mercury in retrograde at the moment? Because my words going all over the place, even in normal conversations. But we're gonna do that. And whilst I do that, you guys can do some journaling with me. I took some B-roll for half an hour. I'm not gonna let you guys watch it for half an hour because no one needs that. But I journaled for 2 hours, so we already cut it down quite a bit. But yeah, I'm going to do the Cerebral Palsy Academy videos. Because quite frankly, I do just want to continue journaling and continue being in that like manifestation energy. But I know that things need to get done, momentum needs to be set. So we're going to film a few videos and I'll get back to you. filming is done for the Cerebral Palsy Academy. We have done 3 videos. I'm not going to force myself to do any more because I think productivity is one thing and I want to get the ball rolling, but I also need to value my energy, value what's going on. So we're going to stop with that. But also, can we just like appreciate how much better the lighting is when you have a ring light? Like, come on, guys. If you're making content, if you want to reach people, get good lighting. It makes a world of difference. Now, we are going to do a bit more journaling. And I wanted to actually talk to you guys about my journaling practice. If you guys did not know, which I'm assuming you don't because I've never talked about it, is I literally journal almost every day, except for like, I've gone through like maybe 2 months this year where I didn't touch a page, which was for a myriad of reasons. But I wanted to talk to you kind of how I set up my journal for the year. So I actually didn't get a new journal this year. I've just continued because I didn't want to waste the paper. So I'm going to show you how I set up last year and how it's different. So now this, I will link this down below for you guys because it is an incredible journal. It's dot grid. The GSM is incredibly good, like nothing bleeds. I use Crayola super tips in this and like fine pen markers. It doesn't bleed. It goes a tiny bit, so if that's an issue, that, you know, that is fine. Okay, so actually this year, we're in 2026, Taylor, not 2025. In 2025 though, I tried to do like pixels of the year. I was not successful. I did not do them. So we're not doing that this year because I was like, that just makes me feel so unmotivated seeing the things that I didn't do. But one thing that I definitely continued was the overall tarot reading for the year. So a little bit about me. I have been into esoteric and like new age spirituality for God since I was about 14, and tarot for me is something I was instantly drawn to, and astrology. Like, if you give me someone's birth chart, best believe I can read it like that and I can understand it. Tarot, look, I still need to learn a few things. Okay, I'm not perfect, but to be honest, is anyone perfect? Does perfect exist? But one thing that I like to do at the beginning of the year is a 13 card spread. So you get a card for each month of the year, like this, and then you get your overall card, which is like the way that I kind of like to see it is you have the individual months, but then throughout the whole year, this kind of energy takes a hold of those months. So it kind of influences the other cards that you get. And I just did it like this. But this year, I actually, because the spread of the individual cards, I'm not kidding, it literally took, I think it took me like, I want to say at least 5 days. And I was so pedantic about it being perfect and clean and nice. This year I was like, you know what? No. It's just not for me. Whereas this year, if I can flip to it, all I actually did was I got the 12 cards actually, first and foremost, and I literally brain vomited. Just brain vomited. And then I got the overall card, and again, brain vomited. And now what I'm going to do is take the brainstorm, brain vomit. I don't know why I keep saying brain vomit. That's so gross. What is wrong with me? Brainstorm, if you will, or stream of consciousness writing. That's a better way to put it. And I'm going to, on my computer, essentially decode my brain into what I actually meant. And then another thing that I did differently last year was I actually did my vision board, like, and my goals previous to the year starting. And as much as I have brainstormed my goals for this year, as you guys know, like reaching 100,000 subscribers, doing Cerebral Palsy Academy, go to Instagram to check that out, and other, like, a few other things. One thing that I do is I have like a bucket list for the year, but I didn't want to pre-do the bucket list because I was like, I want to be in the energy of the year. As I said previously, like, I want to be in it and present and actually figure out what I want in this energy instead of being in last year's energy and going, oh, I think I want this, but I'm not sure. So that's what we're going to do now. And I will see you guys later, I guess. I don't really know what else I'm planning to do today. I do have a new book to start though. I'm starting The Wolf King because I read Quicksilver late last year, fell in love, obsessed. Please, please, please go read Quicksilver. And I got Brimstone. Is it Brimstone? Am I an idiot? Am I saying that wrong? The second book, but I'm like trying to like not read it because the third book doesn't come out for another year, and I can't comprehend not being able to just go straight into the other one. So we're taking a bit of a break. We're gonna read Wolf King. I don't know how I feel about it. If it's anything like Twilight, no thank you. And I've only ever watched the Twilight movies, but they're so cringy. Like, they're good, but they're the secondhand embarrassment, you know what I mean? So we'll see how that goes, but I'll talk to you later. See you then. Okay, so we have officially done the prediction for next year. I've been doing it for a couple of hours again, but to be quite honest, I actually love it because I'm in my room, I'm alone. I, you know, have all of my stuff here. My vision board is waiting to be pinned up. My photos are all out. But I want to ask a question. What's your opinion on isolating yourself on like New Year's and New Year's Eve? Because for me, I tend to isolate myself, and some people may go, oh my god, but don't you want a social life? Like, isn't that manifesting bad stuff? For me, I do it because when working on my goals and kind of seeing what could or couldn't happen, I need to be alone. I need to be in my own energy, because if I'm not in my own energy, then I'm picking up on other people's energy, and I don't want that. I really don't. I don't know what that says about me or what it says about the people that I'm around, but I don't know, I really like the idea of at least being alone for like those 2 days, and then the rest of the year I'm like, yeah, let's go. But I don't know, call it intuition, call it like freaking delusion, but I also feel like I've really been called to be alone today, because something is telling me that this time next year I'm gonna be like either living in my own place or I'm gonna be like on a solo trip. I don't know. Come back to the video and tell me. If you subscribe and you're watching a video from me in a year's time where I'm either in my own place or I'm on a trip, come back to this video, right? Comment. But yeah, I mean, kind of interesting what I came up with. Obviously, I'm not gonna go into it too much. But now, the goal is for today to do some writing, because that's another goal of mine that you guys, I think I've talked about, but I want to write a novel, and I'm 10,000 words in, or maybe 10.5 words in. And I want to get to about, I think I want to get to like, I think you need 90 words. I need to check, but I want to get to 90 words in 9 months. So every single month I need to be writing 10,000 words, which really isn't that much considering that I'm not going to school and I'm not studying at the moment. I like to consider this year being the school of life, right? Because I've done school for 14 years. It's now time to learn about life a little bit more. But yeah, so finished this, thank goodness, and probably gonna go eat lunch, do some writing, and I might see you guys a bit later. We'll see. The vision board is officially complete. It is now 5 p.m. on the 1st of January, and I'm gonna wrap the vlog up here. And I'm also gonna try and write 1,000 words today. I will let you guys know in the next vlog if I complete that. But I love you all so much. I am sending you the biggest amount of positive energy for 2026. I just hope that all of your dreams come true and we don't need to struggle. We don't need to worry about anything. This is gonna be our year. I love you all so much. Subscribe for a video every single week. Hit the like button if you like videos like this. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.